The messenger effect is probably the simplest and the most obvious principle in the behavioural sciences. It's not just what someone is communicating, but who is communicating with you that carries a lot of weight and can influence your behaviour. It's where the influencer industry has come from. It's why we ask for celebrities to endorse our products. But it also has some interesting facets to it. So within this messenger effect, you could talk about a halo or a horns effect. Let me give you an example. The British Association of Dermatologists will tell you that there is a direct correlation, and correlation is no cause, but there is a direct correlation between the worldwide decline of pubic lice to a point where they are nearly an endangered species. There is a correlation between that date and the first air date of Sex and the City, where Carrie gets a Brazilian. Now, in terms of a horns effect, had the government said to you, you've got to wax your private areas now because we want to get rid of pubic lice, you would have gone sod off, not interested. The very fact of the government asking you to do that would have brought to bear a horns effect, a messenger effect, where you would have said, I'm not interested in what they have to say about my pubes. But the fact that it was Carrie, the fact that it was cultural content that made it look cool means, hey, I want to engage with this. There's a sort of halo around that behaviour because it's coming from her and it's very, very cool and I'm going to engage with it. And so the poor old pubic louse has to suffer. So one very important thing to consider here, what kind of messenger is your brand? Very, very often, if you truly want to bring about a behaviour, you may well find you don't even want your brand associated with the communications, that you want to produce unbranded communications or communications that are branded by another or third party. The government do this on a very, very regular basis. They will use a charity partner in order to promote a particular cause that is important to them because they don't actually want people to judge the communication as coming from the government and being top down. Often brands, being so obsessed with themselves, will want to brand all of their communications, even if it may actually backfire on them to do so.